Choice architecture and behavioral economics help people make great decisions. Wedding and event planning is near the top of the list of complex decisions benefiting from choice architecture. Let's face it, weddings and other big events are super challenging. Lack of experience, budget pressure, team engagement, and decision complexity all play into the challenge. Today, we'll discuss an innovative approach to getting the most out of an important event. Next week, we explore a powerful example of how a behavioral economist, perhaps me, uses the tool of his trade to help his family make great wedding decisions. But first, my name is Jeff Hewlett. I'm a decision confidence builder. I'm a behavioral economist and have been in banking and financial services most of my career. I'm also a faculty member at James Madison University, and I lead Personal Finance Reimagined, a decision-making and financial education platform. Next, we will explore the event framework suitable for any event, like weddings or corporate events. In general, significant events require complex planning and may be expensive. Also, there is much excitement and some peer pressure tending to put upward pressure on event costs. To have an amazing event while managing costs, make your planning decisions by applying this single guiding principle as a decision rule objective. The event success principle is this: how guests feel after the event will govern their perception of the event. Now, let's apply that principle by walking through the framework, starting with the two event success pillars. These are the community trade and event emotions. The community trade is our first pillar. The guests attending your event are the true arbiters of event success, not the hosts. Now, this may seem a little strange since the hosts are paying for the event. However, it is the guests the hosts wish to please. Events are centered upon the community. Hosts and guests are entering into a symbiotic relationship. They are trading community validation and community connection. In effect, the hosts provide an environment suitable for community connection in exchange for community validation from the event community. Now, I appreciate this transactional way of positioning an event, especially a wedding, is a little unsettling. But let's face it, if the couple didn't want to engage their community, they would just elope. This may be generalized in the context of any big event, like a corporate event or with important customers and prospects. The event hosts are gaining company brand validation and sales opportunities in trade for the event costs, providing networking connections or education themes to the attendee community. Next up is Pillar 2, which is called Event Emotions. It is how someone feels and not the things of the event that people will remember. As an example, from my wedding, I do not remember the details of our clothes, the food, how much we drank, the decorations, or many details of the venue. My bride will certainly remember more. Since she ran the show, she does not represent a typical guest. My wedding role was much closer to that of a guest. What do I remember is the joy and love of our family and friends. I remember happy, smiling faces, many warm conversations, and many warm conversations between people that had just met. Attendees of a corporate event will be impacted by similar event emotions, like, for example, how did you feel about the connections you made at the event? Or, how did you feel about the curiosity you were able to satisfy? These are typically remembered more than the training details or the quality of the food. There is significant academic research concerning event emotions and how they impact memory. Research shows that after an event, most people do not have a permanent memory of the event facts, like, for example, the kind of food or drink served, table arrangements, or the decorations. People are likely to remember event emotions, how they felt during the event. Community-based event emotions are mostly free, and are activated by connecting people at the event. Also, it is important to have a strong finish to the event that will make your community feel especially good. This could be the last dance or a heartfelt toast that brings everybody together. The research identifies our remembering self as putting greater emphasis on the following. So the first piece that the remembering self goes to is the peak emotional intensity during the event. And then the second one is the emotions related to the last part of the event. As such, it is good to finish strong. The event success principle is well grounded in behavioral economics and behavioral psychology research by Nobel laureate Daniel Kahneman and many others. Warren Buffett is a well-regarded investor and one of the richest people in the world. The following quote is advice that gets to the heart of event planning. He said, "Price is what you pay, value is what you get." Mr. Buffett encourages focusing first on the value of your investments and expenditures, like in a wedding or in any big event, doing so in the service of paying the optimal price for that value. In our next vidcast, we will focus on the wedding event as an example of our event success principle and helpful event decision solutions. We will show you how to apply Mr. Buffett's sage advice to focus first on value in the context of your wedding objective. The prices of the various event elements will be optimized in the context of how you define value. You may apply this example to many big events. But until then, you've got this.